Meeting of the Board of Public Safety to order. For the record, today is Wednesday, December 6, 2023. While this is a hybrid meeting, the Board of Safety members attending in person are Commissioner Young, Commissioner McElroy, Commissioner Cogswell, and Commissioner McLeod. I received a message from Commissioner Benedetto that he was not going to be able to attend, and I don't see Commissioner Benedetto, Battle online, but we do have our quorum. So if we could, before we get into the agenda, kindly stand and pledge the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, item number 1 on the agenda, I would like to entertain a motion to open the meeting to the public.
So moved.
Thank you, Commissioner Cogswell.
Second.
Second by Commissioner McElroy. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? So we're open to the public. Does anyone from the public wish to address the board? Allow Mr. Hartnett.
Mayor. Good evening. We're not going to take up much time tonight because I'm sure you have a full agenda. Tonight, we wanted to recognize 2 of our community partners who help us achieve our motto of where community comes first. We have some small tokens of appreciation, and I'd like Karen to take over and present those.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Karen Thomas, Executive Director of the Friendly Hands Food Bank. On behalf of all of us, our board staff and volunteers, it is imperative that the town and everyone here, as well as the community, know that we would like to honor Chief Baldwin and Chief Borden this evening on behalf of all of the fabulous work that they do and their unwavering support of Friendly Hands Food Bank. So we would like to call the both of them up, if we may, for a quick moment.
Just to read what it says on the inscription. Friendly Hands Food Bank recognizes and appreciates your continued and unwavering support in fighting food insecurity with us in Northwest Connecticut. Thank you.
And that's for Chief Borden. And then this one is Community Service Award, Torrington Police Department. Friendly Hands Food Bank recognizes and appreciates your continued and unwavering support in helping us fight food insecurity in Northwest Connecticut. So we'd like to present that to you. It's good to see you. And we're gonna get one quick right here. Yeah, one just quick right there. Okay. And then you can hold up the flag.
No photobomb in the back there.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah.
We appreciate everything.
Wait. We need another photograph. Karen. Hold on.
Oh, okay, wait, he wants a photo too. I know, right? Right, there you go. Okay, thank you. Thank you again. And not to take up much more of your time. However, there are 2 people that have been outstanding in both of those community departments. One is out with COVID, what I understand. But so one is for Deputy Chief Dave Tripp. And then the other is for Sergeant Dustin Baldus, in appreciation of your exemplary and unwavering service to Friendly Hands Food Bank in fighting food insecurity and the traffic problems we cause. So if you will come forth. And he does fabulous. With us, so.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, and just look that way.
Do you want me to accept that as a page?
Yes, can you do that, please? Thank you. And then come over here with that. Come on over. Yep. Thank you. Thank you so much. And again, thank you for allowing us to do so. We cannot do the work that we do without the Torrington Police Department and the Torrington Fire Department, and we are God blessed to have them. Thank you. Have a great holiday.
Thank you very much. Well, if all our meetings could start off on a nice note like that, right? Thank you very much. Please do. Is there anybody else from the public wishing to address the board at this time? Seeing and hearing none, we'll move into item number 2. I'll entertain a motion to accept the regular meeting minutes from November 1st, 2023.
So moved.
Thank you, Commissioner McLeod.
Second.
Second by Commissioner McElroy. Questions or comments on the minutes? Hearing none. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
I have to abstain.
And one abstention, that would be Commissioner Young. All right, moving into item 3. I'll entertain a motion. Actually, I'm going to just ask for a motion. The discussion comes as part of the motion. I'll entertain a motion to establish a Board of Public Safety Policy Committee and the committee to be populated with Commissioner McLeod, Commissioner McElroy, and Commissioner Cogswell. Do I have that motion?
Make a motion.
Thank you, Commissioner McElroy.
Second.
Second by Commissioner McLeod. Okay, open for discussion. And I thought that what I would do is just take a quick early stab at what the role of the policy committee would be. Fashion this after, I know for months, if not years, we've always talked about this board and, and that it should be a policy-driven board. I went into a few of the other various boards that exist and looked at what do they do when they establish a policy committee, specifically our Board of Education. And you'll see that these are essentially the roles that are established. That this committee will consist of a committee chair and 2 other board members. So it will be 3 members. You will elect a chair. That the committee will work with Corporation Counsel, the chiefs and the deputy chiefs to formulate policies to be presented to the entire board for action. Any suggested amendments or revisions of existing policies would be reviewed and recommendations advanced. That this committee would be knowledgeable of policies adopted and why, and that this board will also conduct annual reviews of the policies. I'm a fan of reviews and evaluation of whether or not an adopted policy is actually functioning the way it was intended. So that's just an early draft of what the roles would be. I would recommend that the first meeting of this committee review these suggestions and come up with a list that would be brought back to the board for adoption. I would also remind this committee, if it is so established, that they have an obligation to post their agendas through the city clerk's office and to keep minutes, which also must be turned over to the city clerk's office. So everything discussed in the committee is a public record. Any questions or comments?
Mayor, just
Please.
how soon would you expect this to be completed?
I don't think that there's any specific timeline. I think the policy, I think that from what I hear, the board is anxious to get some of these policies in place with ideas. Corporation Counsel, the new Corporation Counsel will be seated on December 20th. We're right up against the holidays. If you go into January or February working on the roles and responsibilities of the policy committee, bring that back to the board for adoption, maybe in the February meeting. And then right after that, you can dive into whatever policies you feel need to be reviewed or recommended. And again, I stress it's critical that this committee is working not only with Corporation Counsel, because obviously this is a board that is, its charge is under the city charter, but also there are state statutes that dictate how these 2 departments function. And you want to make sure that none of our policies run afoul of either one of those overarching legal documents. Other questions or comments?
just being one of the three, I think, waiting for corporation council is a good idea, and maybe just set a goal that by the February meeting that we have already meet and establish those, if that's, I think that's a reasonable amount of time.
Okay. All right, then if there are no questions, I will call this motion. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. All right. Item 4. I will entertain a motion to utilize the NSPO Master Agreement number 164719 for the purchase of 47 body armor carriers from the Fairfield Uniform Company of Bridgeport, Connecticut, in the amount of $43,565, as further explained in Chief Baldwin's letter dated October 30th, having been previously approved by City Council. This purchase will be funded from a $21,000 training grant and the remainder of the police capital account under body armor. Do I have that motion?
So moved.
Thank you, Commissioner Cogswell, seconded by Commissioner Battle. Any questions or comments?
Chief, I just have one quick question. When I was reading through it and it talked about buying 47 for males. We don't,
We buy them as they need to be replaced, Commissioner.
okay, so it happens to be
Correct.
at this
Just
time.
have-
Okay, because I saw the different, one was like a unisex, one was a female, and it just stuck out.
Yeah, as they expire, we will.
We roll them over. Okay.
replace them. So every officer within the department is equipped with body armor.
We have a company come in and they will personally fit and measure every single officer.
Okay.
All right, if there are no other questions, I'll call this motion. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Item 5, I will entertain a motion to accept Police Chief Baldwin's report on for October of 2023.
So moved.
Thank you, Commissioner McElroy,
Second.
second by Commissioner McLeod. Questions or comments on the report? Hearing none. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Item 6, I'll entertain a motion to accept Fire Chief Borden's report for October of 2023.
So moved.
Thank you, Commissioner Cogswell.
Second.
Second by Commissioner McLeod. Questions or comments on the report? Hearing none. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Item 7, I'll entertain a motion to accept the EMS provider activity report for October 2023.
So moved.
Thank you, Commissioner McElroy.
Second.
Second by Commissioner McLeod. Questions or comments? Hearing none. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Item 8, I'll entertain a motion to consider business by volunteer fire departments.
So move.
Thank you, Commissioner Battle,
Second.
and second by Commissioner McElroy. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. I know that podium is right in my line of sight. Hello, Tori. Anything from Tori Ford this evening?
We're selling our Christmas trees. Got two, they're finishing fire one in 2 weeks, and we have two that are going in January. But
Anything from, who do we have? Do we have Drakeville present?
Hey, Mayor, we're here.
Hi. Do you want to take, I know, it's so far away. We need them to come to the microphone so that you can get them on record. Michael Whitaker. Yes,
Oh, yes, I'm here. Can you hear me?
there you are. I see you now. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, we have a few updates from Drakeville. Our firefighters since October 1st have responded to about 17 calls. And we're proud to announce that we have a 100% response rate to those calls. So that is just, it's really good to see that. Also, since October 1, our members have completed a cumulative total of 150 training hours. We have one firefighter who passed our Q endorsement class. So we'll have another firefighter who's eligible to drive engine 35 and tanker 38 once they pass pump op and other things. We have one firefighter currently enrolled in firefighter 2 at the Litchfield County Regional Fire School. And after the first of the year, we'll be having 4 firefighters taking the firefighter 1 class, which will increase our interior manpower. Our total manpower right now is 4 interior, 7 exterior, and 2 explorers. 4 of the 7 exteriors will be qualified as interior firefighters once they complete some prerequisite online training, which is ongoing right now. On the administrative side, we took part in the Torrington Light Up Main event on November 24th. Excuse me, on November 24th. All 3 apparatus were able to participate with full crews. And on November 25th, we hosted our annual boot drive on Main Street, which was very successful. Looking forward, December 9th, we have a Chipotle fundraiser. 33% of their proceeds between 5 p.m. and 9 p.m. with a coupon will go back to DVFD. So we're looking forward to promoting that. And we're also going to be at the Christmas Village Parade on Sunday. So we hope to see everybody there.
Great. Any questions for either of the volunteer fire departments?
Just actually for both departments, I've noticed a lot more of the, kind of advertisements for new members and just wonder if there's been any traction or any success. I think it's good to see some of those things, but just wondering if any of those have brought in potential new members.
All honesty, very little.
Hmm.
On advertising, we're doing.
We've had a lot of success actually with word of mouth. There's a group of people at the firehouse now that belong to the same church. So a lot of some of the older adults are interested in the firehouse and they're bringing their children along with them. So we're building that way as well. So we're pretty excited about where we are right now.
Other questions for the volunteer departments? Hearing none, we'll move on. Thank you both. We appreciate your participation and updates. All right, item number 9, I'll entertain a motion to consider business by department heads.
So moved.
Thank you, Commissioner McLeod.
Second.
Second by Commissioner Coxwell. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Chief Baldwin, anything to add this evening?
Good evening, Commissioners. Very briefly, we swore in a new member on Wednesday or yesterday, Sean Fenton from our town. He starts the Milford Academy on 12/8. We're down, that brings us down to 12. So we gained 1. So we're down 12 people. We have 4 candidates. We're doing backgrounds on 4 candidates right now for 3 seats that we hope to have January 6th at the Post Academy in Meriden. Our Pal Toy Drive is this Saturday from 9 to 1. That benefits the Torrington Youth Services. We also tomorrow evening we have the North End Association is doing their annual Christmas tree lighting in front of the PD. So that'll be an event for tomorrow evening. Our officers, I want to recognize Officer Bob Davies, who captured a fugitive out of Tennessee. He was wanted for an aggravated robbery with a firearm, attempt to commit a felony with a firearm, possession of a firearm by a felon, and resisting arrest out of Tennessee. He was picked up down in the South End, and he was associated with that was a stolen car out of Memphis as well. He's being extradited back to Tennessee. So our officers did a real good job in getting this individual off the street. From the emergency management perspective, myself and Chief Borden attended a tabletop exercise at the Torrington Water Company to discuss dam safety issues and potential dam safety hazards. It was extremely well attended by many people, and it was a very worthwhile tabletop exercise that we did in conjunction with the Torrington Water Company. We're in flu season right now. Right now in Connecticut, we have 263 cases of identified flu. It's down from 384 last year, but those numbers are expected to increase. Our COVID numbers are at 90 for the state, down from 1,296 last month. And then our RSV incidences are at 543, but that's down from 997 last month. So just a word of caution that we're entering the flu season, RSV season. Vaccinations are very important. The typical taking care of yourself, washing your hands, distancing, and that type of thing we want to stress. That's all I have.
Thank you. Deputy Chief.
I'm good. I think the chief covered everything. Thank you, Mayor.
All right. Chief Borden.
Just a couple brief things. I passed out a flyer that we will be posting starting tomorrow for new recruits or new hirees. We're going to be posting that through the state of Connecticut's Fire Academy. They have a listserv which will go out to many of the firefighters throughout the state for advertising, along with the Connecticut Career Chiefs as well, and the Human Resources Department for the city of Torrington, and obviously any social media platforms that we use. Our anticipated test date is for January 8th, followed by the next few days of oral interviews, all done by an outside testing company, which will then give us the results, and we can move forward with a departmental chief's interview and then conditional job offers to start the academy in the middle of February. Right now, we're anticipating 5 candidates to be sent up for that. So there'll be a lot going on with that and more to go with the Board of Safety and the involvement from the Board of Safety for our internal interviews. Other than that, one safety concern we had that popped up, our air compressor that we use to fill our SCBA bottles developed a pretty significant oil leak. So it was red tagged and taken out of service. It was tested today and looked at by a technician. He said that everything appears to be normal, wants to have the machine cleaned off, and we can reevaluate it after that. But he changed all the filters, et cetera, and did several air quality tests that are sent out to a lab. So until further notice, we're still going to keep it red tagged until we get those results back to make sure that there's no contamination. But we have made arrangements with the fire school and our neighboring communities if we need to fill bottles. And that's all I have.
Thank you. Anything from Trinity this evening? All right, questions for either the chiefs or Trinity from the board? None? All right, let's move on to item 10. I'll entertain a motion to consider business by the mayor and members of the Board of Public Safety.
So moved.
Thank you, Commissioner McLeod, seconded by Commissioner Cogswell. All in favor? Any opposed? Motion carries. I'll start on my left. Anything this evening, Commissioner Battle?
No, congratulations. Thank you guys for all the hard work you do all the time. We're always proud and excited to hear about your what you do in the community and how you just definitely take care of us. Also want to wish you everyone a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. If I don't see you. Okay.
Thank you, Commissioner. Commissioner McLeod?
Yeah, on the same note of what we know, fire department, police departments, and EMT, everybody does for us all the time. I was at the soup kitchen last month and talking to some of the social workers that were there that day, and all of a sudden, somebody went right down, hit the ground, and I just wanted to recognize Ray and Brenda from Addiction Services and Alicia and Noel from McCall's, who were with this guy in about 10 seconds and started administering Narcan and then CPR. And Torrington Fire Department was there almost immediately, and they should have been because they're right around the corner, and Trinity was right behind them. And it was Lieutenant Menard and his crew of Westcott, Rogers, and Freyer. And I apologized to Jeff earlier. I didn't get the 2 names of the people from Trinity, but we know what you do all the time and you hear all the stories, but to actually be there when something happens and watch how everybody it was just a natural reaction from everybody. And it was good to see. And I would, sorry. And I mean, this guy, he ended up sitting up on the gurney as they were taking him out, so obviously everybody's quick action saved this guy's life. So I appreciate it. And happy holidays to everybody.
Thank you, Commissioner. Commissioner Cogswell?
Just first, want to recognize, unfortunately, the passing of a former fire deputy chief, Bob Thompson, who was in the fire department for quite a long time and also involved in our local Elks and other boards. And at one point in time, even stepped up to run for city council when my mother was involved in elected service here in the city. Just want to extend condolences to his family. And then last, just happy holidays to everyone. I think my big thing, especially during Thanksgiving and these other ones, you think about, you're happy to be there with family and sitting there, but very thankful to our local police, firefighters, EMS, who are out there working on holidays and answering calls while the rest of us are able to enjoy time with our family. And it's not something that's lost on me, and I'm proud of the work that they do every day, but also especially during those holidays when we're with our family at home. That's all I have. Thank you.
Thank you. Commissioner McElroy?
Everybody pretty much said everything tonight, but thank you to Trinity, Torrington Police, Torrington Fire, the volunteers. I think it's been a pretty good year here in Torrington. It's a pretty decent, safe city because of the first responders that we have. Just keep up the good work and thank you.
Thank you. Commissioner Young.
I got nothing tonight, Mayor. Thank you.
All right,
And
good.
just thank you for everything that you guys do and happy holidays.
So I would just add, welcome to our newest commissioner. I'm delighted to have this next generation of youthfulness to this board. Because what do we know? We're trying to build a safety system that meets the needs of this entire community. So as an educator and person of a certain age, I think it's good to have this representation on this board. So welcome and wishing you luck. If there are no other questions or comments, there being no further business before the board, I will entertain a motion to adjourn.
So
So-
moved.
Thank you, Commissioner
Second.
Cogswell, second by Commissioner McLeod. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? We're adjourned. Thank you very much.